as Peg said, we're keeping it moving. We're sticking together. We have a lot of plans in store. I'm sure you've seen the, the various emails and projects that we've started and starting, and some of you are part of our book collaboration coming up. So it's a lot of exciting things going on that we're all excited about. And as far as what I'm doing right now, I'm also working on a book collaboration in my sexy 60s. And Pam is one of my authors, and so is Peg.
Yeah.
And we're excited about that. So, actually, I'm in three collaborations at the same time. So we have our Sisters for Sisters Network collaboration. Uh, uh, and I'm also a part of Sherwood. Sherwood has a collaboration coming up. So this is the time to write, guys. If you haven't written
Yes.
your story, this is the time to do it. So welcome, welcome everyone, and I look forward to hearing from all of you.
Wonderful. I have the list here, so let me go down the list and maybe it'd be easier. Um, Mary Alexander, come on, introduce, share who you are and what you're doing. Let us know, honey. It's our season, okay?
Absolutely. Let me take myself off of mute. Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Alexander. Every time I hear and I see you on Facebook, Sharon Bullock, I laugh because I only live like 3 blocks from Morgan State. I say that's Sharon's old stomping grounds down there.
Yep.
I see all your beautiful pictures of your
Yay, go
family.
Morgan!
Yes, yes. It was supposed to be homecoming this weekend, right?
I
This
know
past
we
weekend.
actually had a virtual homecoming.
Right, a lot of people did. So when I see things like that, it kind of jogs my memory because I know some of you. I think Peggy, a lot of people been on Morgan State, and stuff. But Sharon, she usually posted like right out, like okay. I said here she is. So I just filed for my 501c3, Unique Fabrics. Hopefully
Oh,
that'll be a nonprofit. I'm
congratulations.
still within the boundaries of my youth works. Unique Fabrics has funding from the Baltimore City Youth Funding grant, and so this is my second year. So I'm in the middle of still working with the kids. Um, right now I have an exciting poetry black poets conversation with the juvenile justice service group on Thursdays. And Miss Aida Perzad, she's a young lady who is a playwright. She's a playwright from Baltimore, and she's actually grew up in Prince George's County as well. And so we do that once a week, and I'm just trying to grow that opportunity to do some more hiring of kids next summer. And as I grow, what I will need, especially if I'm stepping out on that faith of 501c3, when it comes time, I need some more guidance from the sisters. I will be doing a fundraiser so that I can have some operational funds, and just so that I can leverage what we're doing in the community. Last year we hired 54 kids, and I
Yeah.
had a staff of 14. And I do have one person on my team that's from European descent, but all those are Black and brown people that are getting paid for working for the children and with the children and because of the children in Baltimore City. Some of those children went on to a second internship because of my connection that I made over the summertime. So these children averaged about $1,000, a little less than $1,000 over 6 weeks
Uh-huh.
or so. And that's important. Our children are also the breadwinners in their families. Everybody's hurting. So that was a lift for me to be able to hire those kids and give them a chance to earn some legitimate money, legal money, money
Yeah.
that, that can
Yeah.
be traced by the government.
So Mary, tell us about, I know you were working with the students with a sewing project or something. You got some funding for that?
Yeah, and actually, Miss Gloria Jennings gave me a whole bundle of material that she wasn't using. So that was a sisters connection right there. So sewing is but one aspect, and because of COVID, we had to kind of reformulate that. So
Uh-huh.
what we wound up doing was offering music, poetry, print and design t-shirts, learning how to print design t-shirts, IT was also, and then we did a fashion forward piece where we did non-sewing projects because we could not be in person with the children and the liability behind that at the time for the
Yeah,
summertime. So we doing more than just sewing.
I sent it to you.
Sewing helped us get our start. It kind of
Yeah,
springboarded
I
us to that
emailed it.
point where we can give the kids other options,
What you,
and
oh, give it to me.
that worked out. Like I said, we started
You
off with
text it,
9
okay,
kids 2
all right.
years ago, and we
I
had
text
just a little bit under maybe
Gina.
$1,200, and we moved to 54 kids this
Okay,
year,
good.
and we were able to
All right,
get
text it.
just a little bit under $200,000. So we pretty much, moving forward in that area. So it's going to become, a social enterprise where we are doing the work in the community with the community, and we are the community. So we are answering and those different questions to economic wealth, and we're just maybe the first step in that building block to teaching our kids about being financially included in this process, but you got to be smart about it. So yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, Mary, give them your contact information so if anybody want to reach out to you, they can.
Oh, I'll put it in the chat. We have
Okay,
the chat.
yeah, good idea. Put it out in the chat. Hold on one second, guys.
Mhm.
Somebody said they didn't get the email, so I need to bring them in. Hold on one second.
I've known Mary for so long. If she send me her telephone number, I'll call the police on her.
Why, Miss Barbara?
Oh, okay,
Absolutely.
good.
Oh,
Good,
some more
Gina.
people connecting.
Okay, good. So you posted, yeah, everybody post your information so that if anybody hears something they like or they want to be able to support or help, your information will be there. Let's reach out to Kiana Jones. Come on, Kiana, talk to us.
Good evening, everyone. So I am sorry for background. I'm driving. I just
Uh-huh.
dropped off groceries to my daughter at Bowie State. Um,
Woo, boy in the house.
Yeah, so I've been on campus more this year as a junior. She's a junior this year than I have in the last 2 years. I don't know what's happening this year, but
That's life.
yeah, I'm like, why am I here more? You're a junior. You're supposed to be like good to go. So for me right now, I think probably for the first time, I don't have a whole lot going on. I am still transitioning back to life from campaigning for the last 19 months as Tory's campaign chair and campaign everything pretty much other than the candidate. And so just trying to kind of get back with, kind of transition back to life outside of campaigning. So there's still some like final reporting and things like that. I am working with putting a little more time into Wide Angle Youth Media. I'm on the board for Wide Angle Youth Media in Baltimore, and a huge program. I was thinking about what Mary was saying. There's probably a lot of collaboration that can be done there with One Angle. So they offer media, production, photography, graphics, all kind of designing for Baltimore students and
Wow.
surrounding. And so they work with students from ages 10 to 24. And so they actually work with them outside of, once they graduate onto college and actually getting careers in the media and graphics and in the art. So they are celebrating 20 years this year. So we're working on the 20-year celebration, which of course will be virtual. So that work that I'm doing, and that honestly is probably right now prepping, getting ready for tax season coming up. So I have some credentials and certifications and things to work on as I transition back a little more full time into my accounting and tax business. I haven't been doing as much in that with all the other endeavors that I've been pursuing the last couple years, but pretty much a lot.
Did we lose her?
It's breaking
Kiana?
up.
I am venturing for whatever reason, probably because I'm driving. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're driving. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Venturing back into working full time. So I am in transition period in my life. It's probably the first time that I don't have like anything. I'm not working with any clients right now. So really spending time to create and come up with some ideas and just kind of plan out going into 2021. So
Well, Kiana, put your information in there because you said a few things that I want to connect with you on, okay?
okay.
Especially the one with the photography and the arts and whatever. You know, they can say anything about Baltimore, but y'all guys got a whole lot of good stuff going on, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all guys have a lot good stuff going on. All right, thank you, Kiana.
Yeah, well,
Let's see, I got Mary, okay. Let's go with Pam Reeves. Come on, Pam, girl.
Okay, well, just like everybody else, I have a few things going on. I am still in the corporate arena, and they were offering an early retirement package. At first, I was going to take it,
Uh-huh.
then I just decided not to. So we are very busy on that front. Normally, when I come with this group, I talk about my own personal business, but I don't know if you guys know, I've been in commercial real estate for almost 40 years.
Woo, go ahead, girl.
40 years, I've worked for global tenants, and for the last 20 years, I've been representing landlords. So I will say that if we ever get past all of this and you have any questions about leasing in commercial spots, feel free to chat with me. There are so many things that African Americans don't know about when they go into commercial spaces and how expensive it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So over the years, I've seen with heartbreak, a lot of us suffer coming into commercial real estate with a lot of dreams and not knowing or educated about some of the overarching expenses that it takes to be in real estate.
Yes.
It is challenging. As I said, we have a lot of tenants, especially the smaller tenants, who are suffering. But if any of you are in bricks and mortar, approach your landlord about some help. I know the company that I work with, we are offering deferrals as well as forgiveness. And so if you can't do it right now, you can approach your landlord about deferring your rent on the backside of your lease term. So we're really busy with that. For my business, Nella LLC, I am involved in a few things. Sharon's collaborative effort is one of them.
Yeah.
Embracing my sexy 60s. And so I'm excited with that. And Sharon, thank you so much for including me on that. There is one project, Sharon knows about this, and I'd asked for her confidentiality, but I decided to start talking about it. What you guys can do for me is to pray for and with me.
Yes.
I'm fortunate to be involved in a film development project.
Beautiful.
And the film development project is with a group in Hollywood.
Awesome.
I've been involved in the project for 2 years now. And at this point, we have the script, we have the business plan, we have the budget. And so my attorney is looking for investors. There is one financial services company that is looking at the project, but because of COVID, who knows? But it is a huge budget, a $22 million budget.
Could everyone mute?
Yeah, put your phone on mute, everyone.
Okay, Peg, this is Gloria. I just got on. I'll put it on mute.
All right, dear.
And so the film is based off of a novel that I wrote. And so the film is about a slave who becomes a free man at the age of 17. Well, I will say emancipated, but his life struggle is emancipated, but not free. and that is the movie. And so the movie is based off of my novel. And I decided to go back and to retitle the novel to be consistent with the movie. And so I'm in the process of editing that. That should be released in a few months. And that is where you guys, the group, can help me once I get to the release
Yeah,
to promote the novel.
love it, love it,
Yeah.
love it, Pam.
The other thing is, I do have is my own skincare line, and
Yep.
I'm fortunate to connect with a lady by the name of Daphne Ziman, and she is a power player in Hollywood, and she's having a gala and awards. It's going to be virtual, and she asked me to be one of a product sponsor. So the likes of Shaka Khan and that group will be gifted with one of my skincare products. So I'm excited about that.
Girl, you doing the doggone thing, okay?
Yay.
I'm
That's what
trying.
Congratulations.
that's what I'm talking about. When y'all guys put your information and your name, your title, your contact information, and your email, also put the focus area that you're working in. So I'm going to collect all that information, and then I'm going to send it out to everybody that's on this call so that you know where you can focus on, who you want to connect with, who you can support, and who can support you. That's what it's all about, us coming together and supporting each other. Beautiful, Pam. Good job. Girl, let me tell you, I've been keeping an eye on you. Okay. I've been following you on Facebook and looking gorgeous as always. Always.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see who else we have. Come on, Monique. Come on. Talk to us, girl. You've been busy too. I've been watching you, got my eye on you.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just so motivated and encouraged just to still see that there's so many people that's helping other women just get through these just trying times and just trying to navigate through the Zoom room. So I'm excited for that. But there's a lot going on right now. I've been working with the anybody who's doing the Maryland law, the legislative pieces that is coming out. So if you need me to volunteer and to help start, calling legislators right now, they're pulling some of the proposals together. And this is actually for the Maryland legislative agenda for women. Of course, everything is going to be online, and usually we'll need individuals who can get the local representatives to sponsor a bill. Any harm against women, domestic violence, rape, attack, human trafficking. We want to make sure that we're, really taking care of women. African-American women, we already know that we are the least of all, but working with individuals to get these laws in place helps minimize the attacks and the harm against life. So if you know anybody who's on there or is working on a proposal. Ms. Robinson, I know you're on tonight. I love you, love you, love you. You've been so very instrumental over the years. So if you need any volunteers, if you're pulling together with any of your colleagues that's drafting, I'm going to be at that event in November, and I'm just here to volunteer for that. I hear that a lot of women are pulling together, and I want to share this with you. When it comes to the volunteer work and funding and giving what you have, the individuals that I work with are the boots on the ground children, women and children. Right now, there are women in hotels for years that can never come up with security deposit and first month rent, who never gets an opportunity to go to these churches and these community centers that we're seeing food by the truckloads being distributed. I cater to people who cannot get there. So if you ever come across anything in Baltimore City, reach out to me. I'll pick it up, get some of the guys to come and pick it up. And there's no nonprofit. Like, these are children who are living in abandonments. These are the ones who are paying day rates at hotels because there's no funding. So my heart has always been with them because of the amount of abuse, substance abuse, physical abuse, the molestation, but they still are humans and they still need our help. So, unfortunately, the Red Cross can't get to them. And that's where my heart has always been. You know, yeah, we write the big checks and we definitely contribute to United Way and the Red Cross, and there's still a population of people that I break these fingernails on to rip back that plywood to reach them. So we collect dollar store hats, dollar store socks, you know, the toothpaste packet, whatever you have, you know, and this is all year round. Men need socks, so I'm excited about that. Now, on the fun side, because we definitely want to get out what God has us here for, just to be kind and help our brothers and sisters. But I too have my documentary being looked at in California by a filming team who's pulling together 2 pitch models to bring more hope that all missing children are dead, to help law enforcement and all these other agencies kind of help out. So I'm excited. I wish that COVID wasn't here. Maybe I'll be flying to California to meet my crews instead of actually doing it online and, you know, working those angles. So kudos to you, Miss Pam. I may be diving in your inbox saying, girl, oh Lord, oh Lord.
It has been the hardest thing I have ever done.
Ever. Yeah, because once you let your story go and, you know, we're online and you don't get to meet all the parties involved, and you got all these legal, you know, components connected to it, you spend so much money on makeup and prep, thousands. And before we even talk budget, you're spending thousands. And it drags on my heart because a lot of the things that I do are geared towards giving. So when I'm spending the money to have the fundraisers, it's really hard. So pray for me on those notes. Baltimore, I do feel that we are Baltimore. We're not the DMV. We've never been considered part of the DMV, the Maryland bar. Baltimore has its own culture, and very successful. Again, Ms. Pam had mentioned something. I have quite a few commercial properties, and we basically let everyone rent probably for the last 6 months for free. So we did take advantage of the PPP, and we actually donated to all of our tenants to a point, but we had to stop, you know, being able to gift them that much because it just didn't seem like they were making an effort on the other end. So although I was losing thousands by the month for the small businesses, there was no, I'm applying here, I'll try to get the money back, or we can defer it. Can we extend my time to the latter year? I negotiated with, you know, not doing the traditional 3 to 5 year leases. Let me do you 6 months or a year. That way you can stay relevant in your business. But it has been a challenge. So I commend you for having that, and I'll get my property management team to reach out. Maybe they can retain you for your services coming up in the next year in Baltimore City, because it has been a big old giant challenge. So I'm here to volunteer as well. The book is doing good. The documentary is doing great. We're doing private screenings, and 100% of those donations goes towards the charities as well. So yay! Or did it go mute again? Did it go mute?
No, we
Hello?
still can hear you.
I'm on mute
Yeah,
now.
I'm on mute, but I'm good now. Pam and Monique said something so true. We were in office space, and we were winding down on our lease, and we had not been in the office for like 3 months. Luckily, I was able to talk to my management people and the building that we were in, and we were able to get out of our lease. And actually, we had about $1,500 that was due back to us, so we were able to get that back. We do have some office space that we're going to move into. I'm trying to wait until COVID is over with, not over, settle down. And probably around about January, we have another space that we're going to be moving in, which is much, much cheaper. So Pam, you're right. You have to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with this property that you're going and renting space from.
And
So
And
that's a
Peggy,
lesson
when you
learned.
get ready for that, I have some governmental mandate shutdown language. You should make sure you have that in your lease so nothing else happens
Awesome.
again. Because you know there's a provision that's called force majeure, and normally the landlord will forgive a lot of things, but you still have to pay the rent. But now that we're dealing with these like COVID and those types of pandemics, there is language that you probably should consider putting into your lease that gives you an exit
Yeah.
strategy.
I love it. And we will
Okay.
talk, okay? We definitely will talk. Thanks, guys. That is some good information. All right, let's see. Angela James, come on. Toot your horn, honey. Tell us what you've been doing and what you've been working on. This is my long lost friend. No, she's no longer lost. She has been connected for over 45 years, okay? That's what you call real true friendship, okay?
So I been active maybe, in the last year or so, even though I've been on the email list since the very beginning. Peggy always kept me in the loop, bless her heart. And so I am just blessed to say that, to see how many women have started a business, started a authorship, etc. And it's just a blessing to just kind of just to say that I've witnessed all of this, because it is what Peggy says about Sisters for Sisters connecting and everybody trying to help out. So I am like interested in mentoring and education, but I'm more or less like the background kind of person. So, if you need any help, I'm eager to help, PG County and Baltimore. So there it is.
Good job. Good job. Thank you, Ange. Thank you, Angela. Let's see who else we have. Deanna. Are you there? Danetta. Is she there?
Okay, yes, I'm here.
Hi, dear. Come on, introduce yourself and share with us what you've been working on.
Okay, I'm Donetta Mooring, and I normally need to give my verbal business pitch, because if not, then you won't really understand what I do. So I educate tired entrepreneurs, leaders, and professionals how to become mindful, gain energy, and become more productive to grow your business. And I am a certified sleep science coach, a certified holistic life coach, author, national editor for the Black National Unity News, a podcast host, and a speaker. And the things I'm working on at the moment is I was one of the 40 women with Dr. Cheryl Wood in the book Courageous Enough to Launch. So I am really proud, and I really poured my heart out as far as on writing. Even though I had a book before with 21 Days to Improve Sleep Hygiene and Lose Heavy Weight, which is my first book, but I'm more proud of this because I've really shared myself. And so, and the other thing I've been doing, I'm in the middle of taking a very intensive, I don't want to say online course, because more towards than that. It also teaches about the business aspect of it. And I'm creating a bedroom spa micro course for Black Friday. And then after that, Rest Leads to Revenue is going to be a program, a bigger program that'll be, I'm not really sure when, probably end of December, maybe the first of the year. So those are the projects that I'm working on, and I'm just, as always, just proud to be a part. And I just hear what everybody else is doing, and it's just great to hear, what we're doing and all the contributions that we are making in different ways.
Yes, indeed. I'm just so proud of my sisters. It's a good feeling when, despite all this going on, that we can stay connected, and y'all guys are still hungry to help others. And that's what I love, what I hear from all of you. Let's see, I want to say Barbara towards the end, because she got some good stuff going on. I just want to hold her for the very end. We got Gloria Jennings. Come on, Gloria, share with us what you've been doing, honey. Gloria?
She's on mute.
Take it off
Hey,
mute.
Peg.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I haven't really been doing that much. Well, yes, I have. I've been making masks for everybody in the world, sending them to Texas, North Carolina, Virginia, everywhere. Because since I'm in the house and I have all this fabric, I just figured I need to do something rather than
Beautiful.
go stir crazy. But I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful to be alive. And I don't do a lot of visiting. I go to the store. I go to my doctor's appointment, and I'm in the house because I am in that 70s club. And I do not want anyone to give me anything. When people come to my door, I don't allow anyone in my house.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me.
Yeah, because you can never be too careful. But I'm here if anyone needs me. If anyone know anyone that needs some masks, you can get some designer masks. I have a plenty of designer fabrics now. Just let me know, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Beautiful.
But
Everybody, put your information into the chat so I can capture that, and I will definitely send it out to everybody that's on the call. Okay.
Okay. And Peggy, one other thing.
Sure.
I celebrate 2 birthdays a year. One, my birthday for my breast cancer was September the 9th, 17 years survival.
Woo!
Oh, wonderful, Gloria.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And Peggy, know when my other birthday is right after hers.
I sure do.
Other
And
than that, it's nice to hear you ladies. I haven't been around for a while, but
Yes,
Zoom connects all of us again. That's great.
good job. And Gloria, you just brought up something. A couple of months ago, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I had put out a link for everyone to complete their membership checklist. It helps us to be able to contact you, whether or not it's by email, phone numbers, your birthdays.
Okay.
I will resend that out because a lot of the Baltimore sisters I did not get. I did get from Jean Barnes, Danetta, Mary Alexander, Kiana, but there's others. We want to make sure we stay connected. So be on the lookout. When you see my email, guys, I don't want to waste your time. I want to make sure that we capture what we need so that we can help you. Okay.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for it. It's going to say membership checklist. It's a form. It will take you no more than 3 to 5 minutes to complete. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let me move along. Jeannie Bell, Waddell. Where's my sister, Jeannie? Come on, Jeannie. Tell us
I'm here. I'm getting ready. Hello, ladies. I'm so glad to hear the Baltimore is up and moving. Thank you for supporting Sister for Sisters Network. Right now, I'm in senior care. I'm taking care of a couple of seniors, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing with this pandemic going on. I'm still designing my masks and my accessories and getting ready for 2021 fashion. So be on the lookout for that. And thank you all for being on this call to help Sister for Sisters. And Peggy, if you need anything, you can always call your sister, and I'll be there to support you.
I know that.
All right, love you guys. I got to get ready to go to work at 8:30, so I'm gonna stay on and listen as much as I can while I'm getting dressed.
Okay, thanks, Jeannie.
All right, thank you guys. Y'all all be safe.
Yes,
you too.
Yes. Okay, thanks, Jeannie. Did I see Connie Bell? That's my other sister. Come on, girl. Come on in here. Connie, what you been up to? Come on, share. Tell us what you're doing.
Girl, you know what they do. Say the best for last. You know what to do.
No, we got Barbara. We got to get Barbara in here.
Well, close to it anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got going on. Bear with me. I'm a little beat up, but so I'm doing custom embroidery, and I also do screen print. So this is one of the screen print T-shirts. It's like a breast cancer. It has a reflection on it.
Oh, beautiful.
That's nice.
So I love that.
It's like a reflection.
Sharon, don't you like that butterfly? That's beautiful, Connie.
So
love it. I was on mute. Yes.
I do masks. I'm sure you guys know who this is.
That's our logo. Yes.
So I do custom masks. This is another one.
Okay. Beautiful.
Is that an elephant?
No, that's a special order.
Okay.
I do handbags, sorority, Delta, Beta,
roll on.
whatever. Okay.
Look at Barbara Robinson got her hands up.
Okay. I also make caps. This is a cap. I have a T-shirt that goes with that.
Girl,
and
you
I
are
have an
busy.
AKA.
Where's the red and white?
I got that. I got it. I honestly, I have it. I have it. Whenever you want it, I can get it. Let me see. So I started to also make bath salt. And that's for after you done had a rough day. This is new. So I just started this actually 2 days ago. So it's a bath salt. And it's just to help you with your mental state of mind after you done, been through the rough race of your daily day and you just need to unwind and relax. It has lavender. It has caramel. And so it's not like a bath ball. It's an Epsom salt. And they have it in lavender and they have it in caramel. So again, this is new for me, but I just think we all need it as women to, let me see if I can get it a little closer. I don't know if you can see.
Yes. One of the things, Connie, I'm glad you brought this up. We're going to redesign our website and we're going to have a storefront. So if any of you have a product that you want to promote, let us know so that we can put this on the website, that people can come to the website and they can go click on your product and go directly to you and order the products. Okay.
Okay. This is the last product. This is my all natural hair and body oil.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. This oil is my baby. It has helped women who has been transitioning from chemical to natural hair. And so it helps them when they're transitioning to their natural hair. You just need to replenish the oils and the moisture back into your hair. I also highly recommend the steam treatment with this oil, because that oil and the steam is going to saturate into your scalp, and it's going to add moisture back into your hair and your scalp. So I've just been trying to build on my brand, and
Eureka.
I've been busy. I've been blessed. I just thank God for Him continually to richly bless me. And I pray that He continues to richly bless each and every one of you guys that is promoting your business, starting your business, book, whatever you have going on. I just pray that God continues to richly bless each and every one of you guys. Again, I thank you guys for staying the course with Sisters for Sisters Network. There are days where we have good, bad days or indifferent days, and you just might not feel like getting on a call, and you could be doing anything else, but you decide to get on this call. So it was meant for you to be here. And so again, I just thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys. If you need me, Peggy, I'm here.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's my girls. There's my girls. Thank you. All right, we're winding down. We see Elder Jean Bond. Come on, Jean, share with us what you're doing.
Hey, ladies.
How you doing?
All right. Good to see everyone.
Hi, Jane Bond.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there, being safe.
Good.
Forth to work. So we're going to be retirement community. So being safe doing that. I'm writing my first book, and I'm going to start the Blog Talk Radio because I want to author recognize new authors and regular authors, and I've been putting that on the side. So it's time for me to pick it up and go ahead and do it. So I just trying to decide whether I'm going to do the Blog Talk Radio or use StreamYard. So I just haven't decided yet.
Well, we do StreamYard for our Four Sisters Live that we do every Saturday, and I love it.
Okay, so that's
you might want to consider StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah, I seen. I didn't know y'all was using that. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Good job. Make sure you put your information in the comment section so I can capture that in your area of focus, guys. So when I put this together, I don't have to call you. You tell me what your your focus area. So then when I send it out to everybody, everybody knows exactly who they need to contact. Okay. All right. Let's, I'm gonna hold my sisters on this side of town, but let's close out Baltimore. My sister for life, forever, ever, and evermore. Okay. The Honorable Barbara A. Robinson.
The youngest one. I'm her younger sister.
Hi.
You know, I was just looking at the what's your sister name? The one I just
Connie.
Yeah, Connie. I am so in love with her. All of these AKA logos that she's doing, because I am AKA y'all.
Yeah.
And that butterfly is my logo.
You kidding?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get with her and let her see what it is. But I've been doing a whole heap of bit of things. I had to back off of some of the boards that I was on. I'll forever be sister for sister. That's not one of them.
Oh, we know that. We know
But
that.
I had to let some of the others go because I was just, when I looked at what my schedule was, I'm more busy now than I was when I was in the Senate. And retiring, this is my someday, and I'm loving it. So I had to, they didn't seem to think that I was retired. Even Annapolis, they call Senator do so and so. No, I don't have time for that. Anyway.
There you go, Barbara. Tell them.
I just released book number 7 a couple of months ago.
Oh.
And that's a romance novel.
Oh,
so
boy.
And I'm releasing book number 8 now. That will be out in maybe another month. It's finished. My publisher is dealing with that now, but that book, it's called Through It All. And what it is, it's a book from the outhouse to the state house. And it's one Black woman's journey, and it's my journey from the outhouse in Alabama to the district court, being the first woman and the first Black and all these other things. And then also to the board, which is, the business that I started and grew that into a, success, blah, blah, blah. And to the state house. And then I talk about racism. I talk about racism in the court system. And it really bothers me when I see legislation, and that was one of the things that I talked with Bill Ferguson about, who's president of the Senate now. It bothers me that we are just having legislation that's coming out now talking about African-American women being able to wear the natural hairstyle to work, when I fought for that back in the 60s and won, and won in the judicial system. And, I don't know why that didn't transcend into other businesses. That's number one. The Me Too movement, that started back in the 60s as well, when I talked about sexual harassment, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm talking about all of those things that happened in the 60s and the 70s. And now here, 30 years or so later, close the window if you want, Rika, that we're still dealing with it.
Hey, Barbara, excuse me, hold on one second. Gloria, can you put your phone on mute? I think there's a lot of static coming on your line, and also Jeannie, put your phone on mute because I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Barbara. Thank you, dear.
So it bothers me that things that we talked about or that we dealt with then are still problems or issues today. So I talk about racism in the 1960s and 70s, when it was those turbulent years, when after a while I thought that my first name was nigger. I was called that so often. And I talk all about that. And I talk about the corruption and things that happen in the judicial system. And it at first I was using pseudos. I wasn't using the names of the individuals until I sent it to one of my friends who's a judge, and he's also retired. And I said, what do you think? And then he says, I don't know why you going pseudo. I don't know why you don't be true to yourself, because your brand is uninhibited. Um, all of the things that you talk about, and you're going to not use the correct names. Well, I did go back and change. I am using the actual name. So if you want to call it a tell-all book, I don't give a cat's kitty, because I'm at a stage in my life where I don't need their fundraising. I don't need their votes. I don't even need the friendship. I'm just glad to be where I am now. And this is my fourth career that I've retired, I retired from the court system, which was my first career. I retired from being a business owner, where I was there for almost 30 years and made millions. That was my second career. I retired from the political arena as a state senator. That was my third career. Now I'm in my me time, where I can get up. Nobody better not call me before 10 o'clock in the morning. I get up around 11 if I want to, but then I don't go to bed until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, because I'm writing.
Yes.
The book, as I said, that book is called Through It All. My editor has book number 9, and that's called From the Heart, and that's a collection of it's 58 short stories. I like to write about things and get it over with. So I had been doing these short stories for a long time. So that book is From the Heart, and as I said, it's a 58 short stories. I'm working on another book now. It's another romance novel, but I have to use a pseudo. I can't write this one under Barbara Robinson. Because it's a murder mystery, but it's murder, sex, and a whole lot of other stuff. And I'm doing something with a group of women, a group of widow women in Nigeria, who were, I did a podcast, and I still do a podcast. I got away from that because after George died, because I was doing it from the Park Heights, but I had someone to come in last week to put a station, a broadcasting station in my office here, not this office right here. I have another office at the other end of my house that I'm using to broadcast from. And
beautiful.
Using that, I have a number of things that I've been working with. There's a group that I'm working with, ex-offenders, returning citizens.
Yeah.
And what we're doing, and I just got on the board of that last week. I said I wasn't going to do anything else, but that kind of helped with that just pulled on my heartstring. And what they're doing, they're training ex-offenders how to sew. I heard somebody say something sew, and they're making gowns for churches, for different things like that. I go into it, it's a whole lot of stuff, but I'm working on that. And I'm working on what else is it? That's about it. The book that they have now is number 8. Anyway, I'm finishing up on book number 11, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, beautiful, Barbara.
And my whole, that's where I started. One of my friends, Chief Judge Bell, when he talked about my books, and then after I looked at them, it's almost like moments in time. And anyway, my book, Love Second Chance, it's number 1 on Amazon. It's doing extremely well.
Beautiful.
And when I looked at, and then they asked me to put together another sequel, and I got a sequel for that. But what they also asked is, what did I want to call them? And I said, Moments in Time, because when I look at each one of my books, it's something that had happened in my life. I've been on this earth for a long time, and y'all talk about 70s. I've passed y'all all on that as well. And I'm loving who Barbara Robinson is now. And Gloria, if you would look at these are earrings that you and your sister gave me back in the 80s as a present. And I just kept them, and I kept wanting to let you know that I do still have them. But, you know, for an example, my first book, an autobiography, and then the second book is How to Start a Business. And then the third is novels about women that I've met along the way. And then number 4, Someday Is Now, you know, say stop procrastinating. And then number 5, you know, 55 original poems and 2,000 motivational quotes. And then number 6, Bend in the Road, Reinventing Yourself After the Death of a Loved One. And then number 7 is the novel, and et cetera, et cetera. So all of these are moments in time in my life. And I can understand now why my friend said, be true to yourself, because if all of these are things that actually happened in my life, why would I go back and change the name of things that have happened to different people? So if they like it, fine. If they don't, whatever.
I love it, Barbara. I love it. At first, I want to say this to you guys. Barbara gave me a total of about 125 books that she published, and I have been giving it out to the sisters. When you get a copy of Barbara's book, or if anybody has a copy of anybody's book, take the time to read the book, and then take the time to send them an email and let them know that you read the book. Okay.
You know, I'm glad.
That's a beautiful.
Well,
Go ahead, Bob.
I sent those books, and I sent some to Alabama, to Atlanta, to Tennessee. What we had done, my group, we had planned on a book signing tour through the South.
Right.
Especially for Black colleges, because one of my bills sent in $10 million to put in a cybersecurity training program at historical Black colleges. So when this coronavirus thing came out, naturally we had to cancel that trip.
Right.
But we had already bought books to carry with me or to send ahead of me for the tour. But then, you know, after this happened, I just didn't want the books to sit here.
Right.
So then I just, since they were already paid for, and I didn't need to get money back for that. So we went on and sent them to different people like Peggy, that I know that will be dealing with women, and that women can read those books and get something from them. So that's what they
I
are.
want a book.
And, excuse
Hi,
me.
Hi, everyone. I want a book. I'm a groupie. I have some of your other books. I want a book.
I got one. I have one for you. Trust me.
Yes, thank
Barbara
you.
was so kind enough to send over about 125 of the books. And Barbara, I'm not quite sure if you were aware, but I sent you a electronic thank you card. I even sent you an electronic thank you birthday card. I don't think you opened it, but I want to let you know, I don't forget about my people and my sisters who take care of us. Okay. So please know that. And so if you have not gotten a copy, you will get a copy. The next time we connect, I will have some of Barbara's book, and I will make sure that you get a copy. That's the blessing. When someone blesses us, we must take that and bless you.
You know, these are, I don't know if you can see them. These are some of my books. That's the first one, And Still I Cry.
Yeah.
This is the one, Reinventing Yourself After the Death of a Loved One. And this is Mind Bungee Jumping. That contains 54 original poems and 2,000 motivational quotes. And this is the book, you know, this is the book that I used when I first started in business 30 something years ago. Some of the information may be outdated because now, you know, you have computers and all those other things that did not have back then.
Yep.
But the information of record keeping and starting of your records and motivation, et cetera, that's still fine today. So
exactly. Woo, Barbara, I tell you, girl, I need a weekend with you, girl. Just hang out with you. All of us.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention this until it's actually come to fruition, but there's something that I'm really, 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 really proud of. So once that come to fruition, then I'll share it with all of you.
You better. You better. I don't want no stuff out of you. We got two more, and then we're going to shut down. So I appreciate for all of you who are staying on, but this stuff is good, and we must be able to be online so that you can be in the room. So you never know who can be a blessing to you, and in
That's right.
return, you can be a blessing to them. So, Cashel, are you still there? I know you said that you were tuning in, listening in. Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
I'm still here, but I'm going to go back into my class, but I am here.
All right, dear.
It
Well,
was on like a little 10-minute break.
okay. Well, we got you. Let me go on. If you don't want to say anything and you constricted at this moment, we got you. Okay.
Yep. Thank you, guys. I love all of y'all.
We love you
Yes.
too.
I got two more, and then we're going to shut down. These two ladies are part of my Prince George's team, and it's like whenever I call them, they are there to support. Winsome, come on and introduce yourself. Share with everyone who you are and what you do.
Hi, everybody. I'm Winsome Messam. I'm an assistant to Miss Peggy. I volunteer a lot for her. I just finished photography class, just the first part. So I'm not an amateur anymore. I'm just a little bit more advanced. So I do take pictures and stuff, and I'm trying to get better at that. So working on that, and then next spring I'll take the advanced class.
Beautiful.
I'm also working on my title insurance producer independent contractor license. I started it last year and wanted to take the test in April, but of course COVID happened. So I have to start all over. I have my notary license, which expires next month, so I got to renew. And I sell jewel pads as well. So yeah, that's all I've got. Oh, and I'm a financial analyst. Looking for full-time work. So if you know anything about full-time work for a financial analyst, budget analyst, I'm in the market for one. And I don't do a lot of accounting, but I'm lower level accounting if you have anything in that. So that's all I got.
Good job. Good job. Thank you, Winsome. Winsome is my main girl. She lives about 5 minutes from me. I can just call her and she shows up and she represents. The final person is our membership chair, and that is she's my main daughter. I have to say this on the line, okay, because she'll get an attitude with me. So
I'm about to be feel slighted. I'm
oh
feeling
Lord, please.
I'm feeling slighted. Okay. I just wanted to let you know that.
These are my main girls. Gina, come on, introduce yourself. Share with us what you're doing.
Okay. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing?
Hi.
Okay. I am Gina Duncan, and I am the membership director for Sisters Network, and Peggy is my mom. And I get very jealous when she starts adopting other children. But let me tell you guys a little bit about what I do. So I'm an insurance agent. So I've been doing insurance for over 26 years. But last 2 years, I did take the leap of faith and I jumped and I opened up my own agency. So I have a full service insurance agency that I operate over here in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. In addition to insurance, I also do fingerprinting. So I do fingerprinting for all different clients, nurses, doctors, FBI, state of Florida, all over the place. So if you guys need any type of fingerprint services, let me know. We also do I-9 for employers. So if you're being hired somewhere, just select my agency. We can do your I-9 documents and verification for your employers. Next month, we're going to be doing tag and title. So I'm going to have my Maryland tag and title open here at my location. So we'll be registering your vehicles, titling your vehicles, doing different things for the motor vehicle. Because they're so backed up, you guys could just come here, give me a call, make an appointment, come on in and do that. In addition, do notary as well. So I got so much things going on here: insurance, fingerprinting, notary, MVR, and full service agency here to help. If offer any type of support I may need to offer to any of you guys. And when Peggy calls, I'm always available. So I'm always, doing whatever she needs as well. So I'm her personal assistant as well. So whatever you need. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
And
guys.
yes, I
Thank
have
you,
my
Gina.
insurance through Miss Gina. Thank you so much. I just purchased a house and she was wonderful for me.
Thank you, Kate.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Guys.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, we are, I think I got everyone. Did I miss anyone?
No, but I do need Gina's information too for business liability, if you can do that.
Yes, I will. It is in the chat, but I can also send it to you directly. What's your phone number?
443
Uh-huh.
600
Uh-huh.
9231.
Oh, okay. We have similar business lines. Mine is 240-600-1448.
Good job. Good
Thank you.
job. All right, guys, we're in the process. Let me shut down real quick, but let me just run this past you. If you are an author, please make sure that we have your headshot and the cover of your book. I'm going to be sending out an email to tell you exactly what we need. Okay. Your book will be placed on our website. So if somebody comes to our webpage, they're going to see all the authors. We have tons of authors. And what will happen is they will click on your picture of your book and it will take them directly to your website. So if they want to buy your book, traffic will go directly to you. So just hold tight. I will be sending out a link where y'all guys can provide us that information. So yes or no, did you provide us your information? So that kind of weeds out who we need to contact and stay focused on. If you an author, we have Four Sisters Live. That's our communications that we use. We do a show every Saturday. First Saturday is domestic violence. Second Saturday is health and wellness. Third Saturday is education and mentoring. Fourth Saturday is entrepreneurship. The 4 focus areas that we talk about in the organization, we moved it on to a platform so it's open to the community. You need to be on the show, okay? I'll be back to get you and make that happen. Again, on the website, we're going to put up a storefront. If you have a product or service, please let us know so that we can, again, put your product up there and it will link to you so that people can go directly to your website and purchase your product. Again, as I mentioned, I put together a membership checklist. If you see my email, guys, I don't try to waste your time. I don't want to waste your energy, but please help me to help you. If I ask for you to be on a Zoom and you can't, click on the email that says I'm unable to attend. That let us know who to weed out and not wait for, because we lost about 15 minutes on this Zoom because we were waiting for folks or they didn't get the email. I've sent out several emails and then sent the link out twice. So I'm not quite sure what happened, but we don't want to waste anybody's time. When we get on, let's get started and let's make it happen. The other final thing, and we can have another conversation. I do my annual canned food drive. We're going to do it November the 14th. My birthday is the 15th. We're going to do it at the Overdue Recognition Art Gallery. We want to be able to do some things for Baltimore. Are you guys still supporting B. Gaddy? Okay, well, let's talk about that. If there's an organization that we need to pull these canned goods together and deliver, we're going to deliver some here in Prince George's County and the others in Baltimore. And if B. Gaddy is one that y'all guys, because that's who I have been supporting over the years, please let me know. So I will be sending out an email. I have everybody's email. And guys,
Peggy,
let's
can I
make sure.
jump in real quick?
Sure.
What are we doing about Power Network Conference? I'm getting emails for them. I wasn't sure how to pursue that. I've seen it on Facebook and emails. Are we doing that again this year?
Yes, I'm so glad you brought that up, Mary. It is virtual. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm excited. There is a code, the conference code, for you to go online. Contact me if anybody's interested. The conference is $299, but I think my understanding is if you pay for it, the Zoom, or it's not a Zoom, but the virtual, next year, there's no cost, okay? So anybody who's interested, the conference is October the 28th through the 30th. It's gonna be amazing, guys. Again, contact me and then I can work with you on the price, okay? Don't be alarmed when you see the price that's on the website. We have a discount rate for everyone, all right? I think I covered everything, guys. I just love when we get together. You are some amazing sisters. We want to spotlight our sisters. It's time for us to reconnect. Again, no excuses. We have Zoom. We can get in contact. We can stay in contact. If you got something going on, contact me and let me know so that we can do a Zoom so that you can share with everybody. You don't know how you're going to be a blessing to someone. You can just say one word and that can share so much love and energy that that person probably really needed this evening. Okay. I love you guys. I love all the work that you're doing. Again, make sure your information is in the comment. Make sure there's a way that we can get in contact with me, make sure with us, make sure you put your focus area where what you're doing. If your business is insurance, put insurance. If it's health and wellness, put health and wellness. This is how I'm going to break the list out and make sure that everybody get a copy of it. I am going to close out. Does anybody have anything that I missed or want to make comment before we shut down?
Love you guys.
Love
Wonderful.
you.
Love you. All right, guys,
Love
we're good.
everyone.
Thank you
Love
so
you,
much for
Peg.
being on the
Yes, love
call.
you. But
Don't
thank you,
forget my book,
Peggy.
Miss
Thank
Peggy.
you.
I won't forget. I will,
Be safe.
Oh, thank you.
I will make sure everybody has a copy.
Love you guys.
Love
All right,
you.
good
Thank you,
night.
Love
everyone. Good
you.
night.
Good night. Bye-bye. Bye.